Okay, now that we've got the tube baked, we baked about a half an hour, let it cool down. Once we get all the heat out, we're gonna go ahead and introduce it inside the puller. Before we get going, you can just take a quick video of the puller. So we got a chamber in here for safety. There's a 2 horsepower motor, runs off single phase 220, works very well. It's got a very strong strap for pulling. And we'll go ahead and shoot the video now. We'll get things hooked up and you guys can watch how we pull it through. So the winch actually has forward and reverse. So we just click on all the mandrels, steel mandrels have this ring welded on. And so we'll go ahead and we'll watch it pull through once you show it here. And then now you can see it pulling through. Okay, so we pulled it through. And before I remove this tube here, Brad, can you show this? So this is an adjustment on height. So when you go up to a larger tube, obviously you will just lower this down to give you a nice level area so you get a nice easy pull. And so now, here is a finished tube. And then you can either leave this film on for storage, otherwise all we do is just take an X-Acto knife and we just run right down the edge of the seam and it pops right off. You got a beautiful tube, which we can show you that here in the next video. Okay, we just did an 1 1/8" tube, and now we're going to go to a 3 3/4. So let me find 2 1/8. There it is. I set it aside earlier for the demonstration. So basically just switch it out. You just take this little bungee, move it out of the way, pops this out. Every one of these, except for these large ones, which we don't use anymore, all of these will fit in here, which makes it easy to adjust to different sizes. Pretty simple design. And then when we come back, we'll show you how we're going to pull the 3 3/4" tube out.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're going to switch over from the 1 1/8" tube to a 3 3/4" tube. So we have adjusted the height of this outer support right here. We just slide that in and you simply just take the hook, just hook it right onto the ring, and then you just get your winch going the right direction and just pop it right on there. And this is the same concept all the way up to the 5.5" diameter tubes. A tube.
Yep.
Okay, so basically what we did is we already started it. You just take an X-Acto knife down at the end and you just cut right at the seam of the last overlap. Tape out of the way. And like I said earlier in one of the videos, I had mentioned that you can leave it on just to protect it. You could ship it that way, or if for some reason you want to do more of a quality control, you can just take it right off, discard that, and then you just see it's just a really nice tube. And then we'll go ahead and clean up these edges later. That's totally up to your discretion based on the order that you get. This one actually we're going to cut down a little bit smaller for a customer request, but we could easily make these up to 8 foot long. So, hope you enjoyed the video and you learned a lot. Thanks a lot.